Hello, my name is Joe, and welcome to another edition of Joe's Super Fantabulous PC Gaming Channel, where I'm here in Ashes of the Singularity Escalation. Now, this is a title I had played before, but I wanted to get back into it as they've made some changes to the title, made it a little bit better. Plus, now I record at a higher resolution for the benefit of YouTube, and my old playthrough was only of the first episode, and it was only 1080p. I know. Grown, right? Because there are some people that watch at 720p and 1080p. Trust me, I feel you. But I'm trying to make the video look as best I can for everyone else, and I found out after a little research that YouTube gives you the best possible encoder if you record at 1440p or above. So even if you watch at 1080p or 720p, at least on YouTube, it'll still look better for you if I record it at 1440p because you'll get the benefit of the better encoder. So this is intended for everyone to have a nicer view of this title. It doesn't matter what you're watching it on, all devices are welcome, whether it's phones, tablets, computers, or televisions. I'm happy to have you with me. So, time to have a little bit of fun with this title. Oh, and the old lady gamer is here in Twitch chat, and she says, "Is everything fixed?" Fingers crossed, I certainly hope so. My ISP, I tried this stream a few minutes ago, and of course the ISP is like, "What? You want to have fun? No, let's go out and pull your connection." They like to have my connection go up and down just to stymie me from trying to stream things. EvilNet hates me, and I hate EvilNet. I'm hoping for another ISP that will provide fiber optic into my home in the very near future. I check their site every day. So, are they in my neighborhood? Please let them be in my neighborhood. So, hopefully soon. So, as I mentioned, Ashes of the Singularity received a new update some months back, and they added, well, lots of little tweaks and fixes. And one of the things that they changed was the benchmark. So, I thought it'd be fun to go through the benchmark, make sure everything's working, because Ashes of the Singularity is a little demanding. Mostly because with other RTS titles, you're basically using, it's basically squad-based, battles. But Ashes of the Singularity is crazy. There's, company and battalion strength units on the board, and if you get really psychotic, I mean, hey, why not get a brigade, out in the field and fighting? It's actually possible in this title. And so here, we can see an example here with the benchmark. That way we can verify that everything is working. Hopefully it looks good and sounds good to you out there watching on Twitch. All right. That looks like a successful test. One thing I guess I forgot. It looks like OBS is actually picking up my Steam overlay. So you see that little 60 FPS in the lower left-hand corner. Normally you're not supposed to see that, but oh well, I'm not worried about it. Since I'm capped at 60 FPS for YouTube and for Twitch, I hard lock my rendering at 60 FPS so that I'm not spending extra processing power rendering stuff that you can't see. Because the idea is to give as much processing power to you so that we have the prettiest picture possible. And it looks like despite the intensity of the battles there, it was pretty close to 60 FPS throughout most of the combat there. So we shouldn't have any trouble. You'll notice, well, if you've seen the benchmark before, that one was a little bit different than the old one. So here, I'm going to warm up here with a little skirmish and see if I can get reacquainted with this title. Hopefully the computer doesn't wipe the floor with me, because it is pretty vicious. I'm one of the problems that I had when I first started playing this title is I guess I was used to more pedestrian RTS games, and as a result, I found that I was not aggressive enough. The AI opponent will really come after you in this title, but that's what makes it a lot more fun. By the way, this title was actually a gift to me from the old lady gamer, so whenever I play this title, I always think of her. So, and I see you out there in Twitch chat, OLG, so thank you very much. So let's go ahead and give this skirmish a try. Like I said, it's although there are places for 6 players on the map, we're just going to go with 2. It'll be me versus an intermediate AI. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. Hopefully the AI doesn't come down and just murder me. Oh, and you saw there are 6 random placements. Oh, thank goodness. It could potentially put us right next to each other, and I was hoping that that would not happen. All right, I'm going to try to be aggressive this time. We need engineers. We need to build stuff quickly. Oh, you know what? Speaking of doing things quickly, now that we have a couple of ore mines before the splinters show up, we could go ahead and capture some radioactives. Well, wait a minute. You could at least build this while you're doing that. You didn't do it. Oh, come on. All right, never mind. The engineers are completely unarmed. I wasn't fast enough. You have so many seconds before the splinters start to arrive, so it is possible early on to capture one of these radioactive deposits. I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll just have the brutes go out and get them. All right, so let's see. Okay, we'll go ahead and we'll unite the brutes, and we'll call them the First Army. We need to get the radioactives up so that we can build an armory. Oh, good, the armory is available. Whoops, and there's bad things down to the south. You know what, let's go ahead and take care of those. So we're trying to get initial resources. As you can see, our opponent is doing the same. Okay, until we capture this, it continues to produce splinters that cause us problems here. Okay, good. We have an idle engineer. And engineers should not be idle. So you know what? We're going to get started making quantum relays. Because quantum never goes out of style. Meanwhile, here, let's see. Let's give us a Zeus, and the Zeus will take command of the First Army. Well, as a matter of fact, here, let's queue up 2 of them. Or actually, even better, yet 3. Like I said, I need to be more aggressive. Alright, meanwhile, the first needs to go and continue capturing things. We need this whole plateau. We're going to need the resources. Unfortunately, I think it put me here at a bad spot, because now anything comes along this corridor, I have to be ready to fight. We're going to need a lot of defenses. Oh, good. There we go. So these units are now joined together as, as the First Army. And the nice thing about having a cruiser is that from the cruiser we can queue our reinforcements. Well, and the first is going to do one thing. They're going to go around and capture everything that they can. Okay, we'll designate these guys 2 and 3. Since radioactives are an issue, we'll lean on the brutes, which only require normal metal to produce. So again, these are basically capture teams that go out and secure the plateau. Meanwhile, the engineers will back them up and get the infrastructure put in place behind them. And then they'll put up the defenses in order to hold those locations. Okay, we don't have enough logistics to command all the troops we're trying to queue up. That's where all the quantum will come in handy. The good thing is that we seem to have plenty of metal at the moment. And as we gather more, that'll just get better. We'll head north first. Back here, let's be very ambitious. We'll just queue this up, and that way we need to keep up with the engineers rather than the other way around. The engineers are defenseless. They'll be destroyed if the First Army doesn't clear all the resistance in front of them. Okay, that engineer is going to be busy for a while, so we probably need another. We have surplus metal and it's going to waste at the moment. Oh, guys, that's not nice. Reinforcements are trying to join the First Army, and they take the shortest path to them, but that takes them through hostile territory at the moment. I love that plasma whip. Okay, so at this point we have the plateau. Now we need to keep it. So we pick our idle engineer here and let's start setting up defenses. They're just going to be light defenses for the moment, just in order to get things started. And then we'll shore up the defenses later. Oh, good. We have a couple of idle engineers. Well, let's see. You know, something we're going to need right away is orbital nullifiers. These basically blot out the enemy's ability to execute orbital abilities on us. Whoops, I'm already seeing red stuff over here. It basically just discourages outer space-related mischief. Yeah, we might need 2, considering the value of this objective. And yeah, probably start putting defenses here. Sometimes these defenses really make the difference in terms of they don't necessarily stop the enemy, but they'll slow them down enough for reinforcements to get there and save the day. Oh, wait a minute. If we're going to put a nullifier there, there has to be something over there too. Oh well. 3 is still waiting for reinforcements. Wow, we've got plenty of resources. We need an engineer. These guys are busy. Alright, give me another engineer. Like I said, I'm trying to be more aggressive. I mean, look at how the other side is expanded, so... This way I can try to avoid losing some of those resources by being able to store more. It also gives us a nice buffer when it comes time to build a lot of things. Okay, well, while we're waiting here, the second can go ahead and proceed to the northwest and capture more territory for us. Oh, and the first can head over here. Meanwhile, the third is holding the line, well, with 1 cruiser. Hopefully they'll get their reinforcements soon. Oh, good. We have an idle engineer, finally. Okay, what I was thinking is that our factory is just running non-stop, so why not have more factories? And another armory. Okay, now that's not nice. Yeah, whip it good. Whoops, they are getting close. You know what, the first is probably going to need reinforcements before anybody else. Okay, good. We have an idle engineer, so need more materials. Oh, they are really coming for us. we are still not at strength. Okay, well, at least the third can hold the line there. Oh, good. We have other engineers that are idle. We need defenses rather badly. And I'm sure that pretty soon we're going to get hit with aircraft, so air defense is on my mind as well. Let's see. Ah, how about a weapons lab? That will grant us some new abilities. And like I said, since the base is here, it's probably going to need a little bit of defenses, namely air defense. This may seem excessive, but just watch. They will send waves of bombers in order to try and destroy the base. Oh, good. These guys prevailed. All right. You know what? Maybe we can support them with some little defenses up here on the ridge. That would be nice. What I'm thinking is that these could be emplaced artillery. Oh, no, you don't. You're not taking that. Not right in front of me. Whoops. Yeah, they're coming here to test us. Now, of course, they're getting attacked too. You know what? You can help me by putting up some defenses here. And we'll need air defense. There we go. As long as the cruiser survives. The Apollos provide air defense for troops on the march, so a good idea to get that up. Okay, again, we have a nice idle engineer here, which we can send in to see about gathering more metal. Let's make our troops tougher so that what we have that fights takes more damage and hits harder. And you know what? Since it seems that we have plenty of metal and radioactives, probably need a dread launch at this point. Uh-oh, here comes the aircraft. We're not ready yet either. I got a problem here. Crud. You know what? Maybe if I'm lucky. Unfortunately, these are ground defenses. I wasn't expecting the aircraft to show up quite so quickly. Hey, you know what? In an emergency, there's the emergency turret. And it can shoot down aircraft, I believe. Whoops, they are coming from the north. Well, at least these defenses are going up. I'm hoping that 2 can hold them. Oh, and we have our air base. Great, give me some Furies. These are air superiority fighters. Anything that flies, they'll knock out of the sky. Whoops, and just in time, huh? Oh, the artillery batteries are up. Time for lots of pretty colors. There go all those reinforcements. And here come the first group of fighters. All right, go guys. Whoops, it's a good thing we put up some air defense, but it looks like I need more of it. Oh, I see what it is. They're very interested in taking out these nullifiers that I put up. All right. Well, you know what, guys? The word of the day is air defense. Oh, there's no air defense over here for any of these emplacements. And there's a nullifier over here. By having 4 engineers work on this simultaneously, they can put up the air defense very, very quickly. Oh, and we have our dread launches up. You know what? Well, I bet. Okay, there we go. Now we see that the numbers are in the negative, so we're burning resources rather than letting them go to waste. I'd much rather the number be in the negative so that we're using everything that we get rather than having it get lost. Since they are busy over there goofing off, I'm going to upgrade the air defense over here. Good. And this engineer is still busy with this air defense. Since we know we're going to endure near constant harassment here, I'm just going to go crazy and convert all of those to our artillery units. Kind of pushed up against the wall here. Whoops. Yeah, here come a lot of aircraft. Looks like all the fighters sacrifice themselves, so we can always use more. Okay, 1, you need reinforcements. guess 2 is doing okay here. We are holding the line. Whoops, well, this all got trashed, but... well, I wanted a negative number, and there it is. Getting pushed hard. Let's make sure we haven't lost anything. They like to sneak back here and attack all of our resources wherever possible. It doesn't look like they're really going to protect this northern outpost here, so maybe we can take that and get some more metal. See if we can keep it. I need to offset this really bad number here. You know what, go ahead and go, 1. Ah, good. They thought they were going to come up here and test us. Bye-bye. Alright, we have an engineer that's available. Probably need some more defenses. Oh, for one thing, I completely forgot. This area needs an orbital nullifier. So does this one. Unfortunately, they have the Terrenium generator. I'm going to have to take it back from them. Once the Terrenium reaches critical, basically they take the planet. Doesn't matter how many units I have. Factories in the armory are running at full, but I still need another Zeus down here to replace what we've lost. Oh, good. Idle engineer. You know what? Give me... And then come down here. Gutsy as that might be. They've already destroyed it once, but... Oh well, we'll put it back. Oh, here they come. You know what, 2? I want you to help the 1st. In fact, we're going to meet right here. On the plus side, we do have plenty of radioactives, so. should take advantage of that. And all right, the Hyperion is up. This is a battle space dominance dreadnought. First of all, it needs medical support, anti-aircraft, mobile nullifier. Actually, let's give it 2. They're going to want to kill this thing. So we'll send it where the fighting is really tough right now. Okay, we'll designate you as 4. This will be the 3rd.
Enemy dreadnought detected.
Whoops. Apparently the 3rd Army got here just in time, but it hasn't been reinforced yet. You know what? Let's take advantage of the artillery. Alright, let's beam down some guns. I hope this helps. Okay, good. Looks like the fighters are taking care of those bomber wings. Eek, taking a lot of damage. Ooh, and a ya.
Dreadnought upgrades available.
Alright.
Launch initiated.
Alright, and now we have a Juggernaut, which we'll designate as the 5th group. Alright, again, they'll want to kill this thing, so we'll give it lots of medical support. Anti-air, mobile nullifiers. The Hera looked like it really saved the Hyperion towards the end, so you know what, let's get another one of those things. I was really happy to see the Hera take the aggro there at the last second. Ah, good, we have engineering support. You know what, since the enemy has been kind of quiet over here, let's go ahead and build this up. If they're not going to fight with us, we're going to take advantage of the lull in the fighting.
Not enough metal.
Okay, I can build up to 2,750 units with this amount of logistics available.
Quantum upgrade installed.
Let's back these guys up with bombers. Whoops. Guess the enemy is not taking this laying down. Well, and neither should I, since the Turinium count is going up higher. Okay, good. Enemy resistance is crumbling. Hopefully we can press the attack. Let's reinforce the Juggernaut as much as possible. Okay, those armies are full. We could always use another. Let's get a Kronos. And maybe a Leonidas. Alright, the 4th is holding the line. And the engineers have put in some good defenses here.
Not enough metal.
Let's make sure that anyone who comes calling gets a warm welcome. And here, let's see. Put up a little sensor array right here. That way all the artillery has a nice good view. Also, I'm kind of concerned about them landing troops in the rear here. So I'm just beefing up the defenses at least a little bit. Or, well, see, in this case, this one has none. Kind of surprised they haven't taken it yet. Once we go for that generator, I'm going to have their full attention. And they won't be happy. You know what? This little area has worked out really well for defensive purposes. Maybe we should take this ridge as well. I kind of like having the high ground there. Whoops, looks like they're moving up. Let's get the 3rd in there. Oh, it was just a probing attack. Changed your mind, did you? Well, that's too bad. You basically made my decision for me. Whoops. Are we under attack down here? Yep, this is what I mean about, you know what, we'll have the engineers come and reinforce down here. This is what I meant about orbital mischief. We need to blot out their vision. Get a nullifier here. Anti-aircraft.
Enemy Juggernaut detected.
Whoops. Well, hello. Oh, this is gonna suck. Oh, great. And we're under an air attack. Well, that's why I didn't skimp on the air defenses. Darn gunship is a menace. Take that thing out, guys. Looks like she's gonna blow. Come on, don't back down now. She wants lots of love. Let's give it to her. Alright, here comes the bomber. Oh. Would you kindly die?
Enemy juggernaut destroyed.
Excellent. Well, that took all of their escorts and basically massacred everything, so they'll need to be reinforced. Hopefully the next wave doesn't come in before the reinforcements do. Well, that doesn't sound good. What is going on over here? It's just the fourth holding the line. Oh, good. We have idle engineers. Guess what, guys? We need more factories. Quite a few more. Matter of fact, here, give me... Since we have defenses over here, let's take advantage of it. A couple of armories. 3 more factories, please. Whoops, here comes the next wave. They're not going to wait around for us to recover. Fortunately, the Hyperion and this Juggernaut are both built for battle space dominance. So anything other than another Juggernaut, they should be okay. Just trying to get them some reinforcements quickly. Oh, look at that. The Kronos is already ready to launch. Well, just about. It'll be a big help once it gets there. This lone air defense here has been doing a bang-up job. Let's get him some friends. Oh, but before I do that, there's one thing I forgot. It's been a while since I played this title. I could be increasing the efficiency of all of these mining operations, and I completely forgot.
Enemy dreadnought detected.
Uh-oh. More problems. Three, move up. Make it go away. Excellent. Share the love. Oh, I am getting tired of... being bombed. Well, that air defense was a good investment. We need more of it. Good grief, how long does it take? Whoops, and now we're under attack on the south. Okay, there go the fighters. Come on, guys, take these bombers out. Fighters got them. Alright, like it or not, we have to press the attack. Ready or not, here we come. Yeah, he's not gonna like that. What the heck? Get a lot of nerve coming through here like that. Hopefully the guns chew them up. There we go. Good job, guys. Alright, let's see. Oh, the Kronos is online. We need you desperately. First of all, they're going to try to kill you, so I need... all kinds of support for the Kronos. Oh yeah, they're not happy about that. And they're not going to be. Alright, we'll designate the Kronos as the Fourth Army. Looks like everybody in the south got wiped out, huh? They'll have to be replaced. As you can see, it's basically just a parade of reinforcements to take and hold this generator. But that's what we need. Need to support the Juggernaut. Let's see if we can get another engineer. Fortunately, it looks like the base defenses have been holding. Oh, we have plenty of quanta to spend. Let's make everybody tougher.
Quantum upgrade installed. Quantum upgrade installed. Quantum upgrade installed.
Great, so all my units are twice as hard to kill. Whoops. And they're just pouring out of the factories. 4. I need 4 to hold position right here and basically just provide support for whatever comes our way. 3 needs to take point, and we'll be backed up by 5. But 4 can just bomb things from where it's at.
Power capacity increased. Dreadnought upgrades available.
Piercing rounds, good. The Leonidas is almost ready. Oh, good, we have engineer support. You know, there is something that I forgot that I should be using. An energy projector. This will allow us to transport troops directly into battle instead of having to wait for them to arrive from the factories. Let's see, we want to put this thing next to lots of defenses.
Juggernaut launch initiated.
Alright, the Leonidas is ready. We'll go ahead and designate it 8. Oh, did I hit 9? Here, I meant to go 8. There we go. So the Leonidas leads the Crazy 8s. The first thing the Leonidas will get, well, I was going to get a Charon, but we'll get a couple of mobile nullifiers, back them up with Heras, Apollos, some Zeuses, and a whole bunch of medics.
Dreadnought upgrades available.
Alright. I prefer Death Blossom. As your Juggernauts and Dreadnoughts level up, you can choose new abilities for them. So, for my artillery unit, I want it to be able to hit as hard as it can, as far as it can, but if you get close to it, you should die. Versus my Battle Space Dominance Dreadnoughts, which I skew towards, you know, uranium hulls, self-sealing, you know, assault drones, basically everything designed to fight up close and live.
Not enough metal.
You know what? Here, let's also put up an advanced air factory. Well, you know what? And maybe another one of these as well.
Enemy Juggernaut detected.
Whoops. It's on. Alright, guys. I need everybody. Well, except for 4. 4, you stay where you're at. Just bomb them from range. Don't get near that thing. Here, at least go to this. Move up to get within range. Come on. What are you doing? Fight this thing. Sometimes the AI on this, I just don't understand. It's drawing us into its defenses. Our goal is to hold the generator, so let's pull back and not fall for it. Of course, now he's going to follow us and pound us the whole way.
destroyed. Increased. Dreadnought upgrades available.
Perfect. All right. Oh, grants a radar module. Well, if it can see things, then it can destroy them. All right. Well, we don't want to be too far off station here. Oh, it looks like we're in the positives on the metal again.
Quantum upgrade installed. Quantum upgrade installed.
Okay, let's back our forces up with gunships. And let's see, we'll have the construction team here start building. Let's get some nullifiers at this location. Since we get hit with aircraft constantly. I guess the Leonidas is taking care of our problems here. Well, I guess they don't appreciate it. Here comes a push. Let's fall back just a little bit. Let the fighters take care of those bombers. Since we have so much metal, we might as well grab some more juggernauts. Or, well, in this case, dreadnoughts, actually. Alright, Ford, don't get excited. Stay where you're at. Anyone comes near, bomb them. Oh, now we can beam in our reinforcements. Well, actually, on second thought, Ford, just stay there. Oh yeah, that was pretty quick. Yeah, we got plenty of love for them. They had a good old time smacking us around in the beginning, but not anymore. I'm just going to queue these factories up so that they are constantly outputting aircraft. And they'll fight automatically whenever a threat comes by. hate these little drones. It's like being pecked to death by gnats. Death by 1,000. Well, I was going to say cuts, but in this case it's plasma charges, but same thing. Hey, look at that, the defenses are up. Well, then we might as well take advantage of the radioactives that are here too. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Wow, that thing is still busy? Hard-working engineer there. Alright, one thing I don't see over here is an orbital nullifier within range. Okay, there's one there, but just in case we'll put another one. One here as well. Okay, good. I see one there. Why doesn't this area have one? Or maybe it did, I don't remember. Yeah, we'll put two. And one here as well. We're basically just trying to blot out the enemy's vision so that, again, things don't beam down from outer space on top of our troops. It's very annoying. So, that engineer will just be busy dropping orbital nullifiers wherever it goes. Kind of like a Johnny Appleseed. Okay, let's go ahead and upgrade these to Oblivion turrets since we seem to be doing okay on resources. Well, that's provided I can target them. Everybody's hitbox is blocking what I want to upgrade. Oops. Oh, hello. Okay, not you, 4. 4 really wants to get in on the action. Look, not 4. Oh well. 4, stop. Come on, fighters, shoot that thing down. Alright, before the next wave gets here, this is going to be a little on the ballsy side, but then we'll convert these to artillery. probably a bad idea to do all these at once, but because basically all the defenses just went down around the generator here. But that's okay, I'm feeling crazy. It takes a very long time for this to creep across. They will be back. So that's why I want to make sure they feel welcome when they show up. I need more air defense. Can never have enough air defense. Speaking of which, oh good, the new dreadnoughts have launched. I was so busy I didn't even hear it. So we'll designate them the 6th and 7th Armies. First thing that we want in their armies are Charons. That way they'll be able to transport their troops directly into battle. Whoops, here they come. Let's see if it was a mistake to upgrade everything all at once. We're outputting as many materials as we can. Although, in the chaos and confusion, we could start seizing additional territory and grab even more. In fact, you know what? Here, let's see. Who would be a good candidate? 6. Why don't you break off, and you're going to get us some more resources. You're going to need to have some fighters, air defense, be able to deal with other dreadnoughts. You're going to be all by yourself, so we'll need to give you lots of medical support. Oh, I forgot that Toot was here all this time. You know what? I tell you what, how about if you take command? You're all now one big happy army. So instead of having to wait for reinforcements, the 6th Army can start attacking now. Meanwhile, boy, it's a party here. All the defenses are up. Let them come. Alright, might as well capture this again. 5 is just out there, just killing everything. 6, how are you doing? Okay, so the 6 has gone north and captured this, well, just about. And then the engineer will shore up the defenses behind us. Come on, come on. Got it. Alright, so continue north. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and queue up additional construction for the engineer so that as the 6 army, secures all this, I hope, without dying. Apparently our enemy was not idle. Put up a lot of defenses. Oh, come on!
Dreadnought upgrades available.
Alright, well, that's an example of the level of genius not found in the AI in this game. Alright, let's go ahead and replace them. Actually, you know what?
Power capacity increased. Dreadnought upgrades available.
We'll send a Kronos with them.
Enemy juggernaut detected.
Where? Oh, here it comes. Back up. Back up, back up, back up. Draw them in. Let them come to us. We have a nice warm reception waiting. In fact, you know what? Let's pull all the way back, guys. Well, not you four. Stop. Alright, turn and fight. Or stop. Whoops. Guys, don't do that. Turn around. Sitting there doing orbital strikes on us. Woo, good job. It's nice to have all those gunships. Speaking of which, maybe we should send some gunships to the north. They're going to have to be real motivated. They're going to take this away from me. The engineering team did a great job. I'm going to be reckless and just upgrade everything again. So we get out of the way. What's the Leonidas doing way back here? Seem to be short on radioactives. These guys must all have been part of a... They were probably reinforcements for... Yeah, for 6. Well, you know what? The remnants of the 6th Army can go ahead and head north. And be ready to engage. In fact, while we're waiting for the replacement Dreadnought, we can rebuild the 6th Army and have it waiting when the Dreadnought arrives. We've got air defense. All the upgrades are in place. Oh, and here they come. In fact, here, let's see. We have our Dreadnought.
Enemy dreadnought detected.
Whoops, he's coming in behind us. He's going for those defenses. You know what? Here's where the gunships and the bombers could really help. Dang it. Yeah, they trashed everything. But at least it delayed them. Alright, let's see. Need reinforcements. Alright, don't want to get too far out of position. They caught me there. We'll have to see about reinforcing that location. Fortunately, we have a crack engineering team that's ready to put it all back together. Alright, so let's get our engineers, and we are going to reinforce the heck out of this hill, having learned a lesson. It did its job. It delayed them until the real reinforcements could get there. Some places it just won't let me put these. They want that location because my Nexus has to be connected to the Terrenium generator in order to continue accruing Terrenium. So they were trying to cut me off here. So I'll have to do a better job of defending this location. In fact, it might not be a bad idea to have a Dreadnought specifically stationed there. Maybe even a Juggernaut. Actually, you know what? Why not both? I mean, this is critical enough. We'll go ahead and we'll leave the Hyperion here.
Capacity increased. Dreadnought upgrades available.
I guess 6 is doing well. Okay. The Kronos needs to be able to see its targets. Now, I'm sending this Pan-Air Scout to its death, but every moment it's alive, the Kronos will be hitting more targets. Whoops, are we under attack? Yeah. They're taking advantage of the fact that the troops are just outside of the orbital nullifier's influence. So you know what? Let's make another. Also, these Dreadnoughts should have mobile nullifiers with them. So let's go ahead and queue that up as well. Okay, here comes the Pan-Air Scout. Now the Scout has no weapons, and it doesn't survive very long. I was hoping it would live longer than that, though. What the heck? You know what? 6, go forward and do great things. And the Kronos will back them up. Whoa, what is going on here? I thought we were doing well here. Guess not. You know what? Change of plan. 6, guys, I need you to fall back. I guess we really do need to reinforce this area. Now the gunships are going to ruin this guy's day. That's the nice thing about the aircraft is they can respond very quickly. And there it goes. Alright, back at it. Or, well, at least to this point. Then we'll see. I guess they're really going to make pests of themselves. Yep. I guess it's worth it to have the Hyperion guarding our flank. Just don't want to tie up a Juggernaut here if I don't have to. Well, let's see. As we saw, it is definitely worth it to put defenses on this hill. Since we know we're going to get lots of love here, let's try and make ourselves worthy of it.
Launch initiated.
Ah, great. More reinforcements. Alright. This Juggernaut will help guard our flank. Alright, 6. Let's give the enemy something to think about. Have the Kronos move forward just a bit.
Enemy Juggernaut detected.
Oh, here they come. Yeah, hopefully we can handle them with what we have. Although, you know what? It wouldn't be necessarily a bad idea to have the gunships come in and support. Guys, I just want to select the gunships. Oh well. Oh, I guess it wasn't necessary. I was worried that we would need the gunships here, but we did just fine. Alright, let's see. Let's head north, capture more mining. Oh, looks like we are good for materials. Let's make our troops tougher. Well, and store more radioactives. Since we have so many extra materials. Oh, coming from the south now, are we? Or at least getting curious about our defenses. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm curious about yours. This might turn out to be a bad idea, but I want to take a look and see what's just over the ridge. Apparently nothing. His attention is diverted elsewhere. These beams that you see are the troops being teleported into battle. So these units here have the ability to teleport troops that come off the assembly lines to their armies. Oh, really? That's it? That's all she wrote, huh? You know, I don't think I've ever depleted my quanta before. Oh well. Eee, those gunships are being chewed up by that air defense. Okay, our troops are what they are. With no more quanta, they can't get any better than they currently are. See, this is what I love about these units. We can sit there and teleport in reinforcements, instead of waiting for them to come in from the factories. Whoops, uh-oh, I have to go face that. But in the meantime, we'll leave the Hyperion here to fight, backed up by a Kronos. Looks like they've got this. Let's see how they're doing. Here, if we can teleport in reinforcements, then you can teleport in medical support for me. Oh, this thing's out of range. Nope, here comes the medical teams. You know what, maybe we should pull back. Oh! Well, that was too late. I overestimate how much damage the Dreadnought could take. Well, the 6 can avenge their Dreadnought.
Enemy Juggernaut detected.
That doesn't sound good. Where is it? Oh, good. It's coming right at us. Better than coming from behind. Whoops, aircraft incoming. We should keep some fighters on permanent patrol over the base.
Power capacity increased. Dreadnought upgrades available.
Oops, they came in behind us, huh? Okay. I'm always having to replenish all of our picket ships that get destroyed. Okay, we don't care about that nonsense. We only want to hold the Terrenium generator. It's nice to see all these troops being teleported into battle. Okay, orbital nullifier. Again, that takes care of all the outer space mischief.
Not enough metal.
And they're taking pot shots at our troops, but I'm not taking the bait. Oh, you know what? I didn't realize this guy was here. I thought he died. I guess not. Oh, the generator is reaching critical mass. We're about to take the planet. Oh, hey, Exodus Darkrobe. Sorry, I just noticed your question. Exodus Darkrobe says, I've never even heard of this game. Is there anything you can tell me about it? Well, basically, it's a real-time strategy game where you're using drones to take over planets. And so there's no people here on the board. They're all just machines. So we don't have to feel guilty when they're destroyed in massive waves. What I like about this title is that unlike other RTS games, which might have, maybe a few dozen units on each side and at a given time, there can be potentially thousands of units on these maps in huge armies ready to fight. Critical mass is achieved. So let's see, how did we do? Probably terrible. Yeah, the computer outspent me in terms of military power, and I had all kinds of units destroyed, but, well, my army was just more spunky and ready to fight. And they out-harvested me, too, but I guess we fought more intelligently. See, the enemy had me kind of over a barrel there for a little while, and then we're like, ah, to hell with this, and we left them in the dust. So that was just a skirmish in order to get back into the swing of things for Ashes of the Singularity. So here, for the YouTube crowd, we'll go ahead and we'll end this video here. Join me next time here on Joe's Super Fantabulous PC Gaming channel, where we'll have more fun, well, in the Ashes of Singularity escalation as we play through the episodes. There are 4 in total. I've only played through 1 in the past. I'm looking forward to playing through the rest. See you next time.